qualify for the Champions League next season, the same way Nottingham Forest, Tottenham did last season.
Yes.
Play rubbish in the Premier League, then win the Europa League and play the Champions League. But I think they are going to finish. I don't know if they are going to finish top 8, but somewhere around that 25 first, maybe.
Let's see.
Okay, Nottingham Forest played a 0-0 draw, a boring 0-0 draw. Only 2 shots on target for Storm Grash and only 1 shot on target for Nottingham Forest in that game. Just full of boring games everywhere. But that's why Europa League it is. But Champions League, no, they get enough things for the Champions League. But Europa League,
yes.
For other English club that played yesterday is Aston Villa beat Maccabi Tel Aviv 2-0. We used to say that Emery, this is his competition, and they scored 2 in that game. That game to win this game 2-0.
Yeah, Emery is a seasoned champion and winner of this Europa League. You have to give it to him because he's done it back to back with Villarreal. He's done it with other clubs, and now at Villa Park, one of the things that was kind of like the spotlight for me was his selection up forward. Rather than going with Ollie Watkins, he went with Daniel Malen up forward, and then the usual suspects. Even Sancho was given a starting berth in this game till he was taken off sometime in the second half. So good setup from him, good setup from the side. They played well and they got some goals thanks to Ian Martin. They got the first goal, and then Daniel Malen got the penalty for the second goal, and they went through 2-0 in this encounter. But it was a good game for him. I think he gave Ollie Watkins some time off and then played Daniel Malen in this one. Let's see how it goes though. But good performance from the team, and I think it's a good one for them.
Okay, good one for them. But let's see where they are going to finish when it comes to the Europa League. Emery is one of the best of the best. But let's see if he's going to win it. I think he's going to also, if you look at people apart from Roma, maybe Lyon and maybe Real Betis, they are part of the favorites to reach the semi-final, but anything can happen in football. But let's see where it's going to finish. Talking about Real Betis beat Olympic Lyon 2-0, and our man again, Anthony, scored again. Anthony has been on fire for Real Betis.
Anthony is a player reborn. A player reborn, Anthony. Apart from getting the brace in the last weekend, he got a goal in this encounter. And it just goes to show you, like, see, you get where your environment matters a lot. Your environment is stronger than you. That's just the most important thing. Your environment is stronger than you, and sometimes you want to stay there because of what you are getting, but at the end of the day, you are dying inside. And you can see him, not just the way he plays his football, the way his team react to him, the way he's enamored by the fans, the way the manager also trusts him to give him that starting place. He's doing well for himself, and I think he can clearly put Manchester United in his past and look forward to the future with Betis. They are doing good, and he's playing very good football. Very, very good football. The kind of football that could attract him another big move to another big club.
Yeah, maybe, just maybe that he probably go to another big club. I'm actually hoping that he goes to a bigger club, but I think Anthony is a good player. But things happen at Manchester United. Not only him, Sancho was there, he didn't do well. Rashford was there, he didn't do well. A lot of players went there and they flopped. So, but they're moving away from like Rashford moving to Barcelona, and he's doing well at Barcelona, and Anthony doing well at Real Betis. For me, it's a joy for me. Talking about Sancho started for Aston Villa, but he has not really impacted that move. He's on loan. So after finish he goes back to Manchester United.
I think he should have.
They continue what the problem they are having there. I think that Sancho career is been, for me, when I look at Sancho and his career, it's hurting because he was a good prospect when he moved to City 21 to Borussia Dortmund.
Yes.
He was the superstar. He played well. I don't know if he's moving to Manchester United that cost him, or his own personal way he behaved throughout his Manchester United stay. I don't know. But the way he fell off, everybody was thinking that probably him and Saka was going to be the future of the English national team. But it is what it is. That's football. But good luck to Anthony, though. Anthony is doing well.
Anthony is doing well.
Very, very
10
well.
games, 6 goals, 2 assists.
Imagine. Fantastic for him. So hopefully he does well wherever at Real Betis and keep doing well. Hopefully, I'm always rooting for him to do well. Okay, let's just quickly move on to the conference list and talk about just one game that happened. The Crystal Palace beat AZ Alkmaar 3-1 in that game.
And the main man on the night was Papesa.
Sa has been on fire since. It's like Olise left, and the next year, Obeleche became the superstar. This year it's time for Sa. Maybe after this year they will sell him too.
See, Crystal Palace should not be thinking
They are making money.
See,
what
they are making money.
They
At the end of the day, now player where you go still need to get the result where you get.
They go use and win league. They don't go win league now.
At least they should be coming
now because of this
at
lucky.
least they should be coming to Conference League if they will not
win.
Wait
now because this small luck where they use win FA Cup. On a normal they supposed to win FA Cup. But Sa has been doing well throughout this season.
No, Sa has been doing fine. You have to give it to him. He's doing well for the team. Like whenever you see, this is what I love to see. When you see a leadership vacuum in a side, you like to see other players come up and say, look, I'm here for this and I'm going to, throw my hat in the ring to be the person to produce for the team. And of course, you saw what it meant to him scoring in that encounter. You saw what it also meant to the players and to the manager, that you could finally have somebody you can count on to come good for the side. And it was a good one for him, good one for Palace. They need to, continue pressing so that maybe they can win this Conference League and maybe get a ticket to Europa League next season.
Oh, okay. Maybe let's see. Hopefully they're doing to do well. Okay, I jumped, but I'm supposed to give you the league table in the Europa League. The first is still FC Midtjylland with 12 points. They are perfect in the Europa League. They are played 4 and won 4. Freiburg is second with 10 points. Veros is third with 10 points. Celta Vigo is fourth in the Europa League with 9 points. Braga is fifth with 9 points. Aston Villa are 6th with 9 points. Lyon are 7th with 9 points, and Victoria Pleasant are 8th on the table with 8 points. Just behind them is Real Betis with 8 points. So the top 8 will qualify for the straight up for knockout stages for the Europa League. But the other game from now 9 to 25 will now play the playoffs to see who is going to qualify for the knockout stages of the Europa League. For the Conference League, as well, Crystal Palace are 9th on the table with just 6 points, so they need to start doing well to get up to that to qualify. But I need them to qualify. I need them to do well. I like Aston Villa. I like Crystal Palace very well, but anything can happen in football. Okay, let's move away from the Europa League and Conference League and talk about some of the rumors that are happening before we talk about the Nigerian Professional League, because some good news are happening in the Npfl, in the Nigerian Professional League. They are about to sign a deal, 2 billion naira deal, to put Npfl on TV nationwide. So we're going to talk about that very, very soon. But before that, let's move over to talk about some news. Part of it is that Ajax have sacked their coach, and they are looking to bring in Ten Hag back to Ajax. What do you make of Ten Hag going back to Ajax?
I would say it's a good one for him because he's been out of work. Secondly, because he was shamefully exited from Leverkusen because of disagreements with the management. So it's understandable. It wasn't because of play style. It wasn't because of football-based issues, just personal disagreement. So good one for him going back to his old stomping ground. Hopefully he can rebuild that Ajax team to what it was that earned him the move to Manchester United. So in that light, good one for him. In the light that Ajax have sacked their manager, they were having a very bad run of games, even in Europe. And you would expect that it would warrant that move. But I would feel like if you are a selling club, you cannot come and be expecting to have perfect records every time you play, because you keep selling your best talent and you do not necessarily replace them like for like, quality for quality. So it should be expected that there will be a drop-off in performance. So in that regards, I will have an issue with them. But Ten Hag going back, good move for them.
Ten Hag going back to, let's see if he's going to go back to another club that is rumored to talking about him, Wolves. Wolves are looking at him too. But if you are Ten Hag, where will you go to a struggling Wolf, or go back to your former club and start building again?
I will go back to Ajax.
Because they feel
I will go back to Ajax. Wolves, you can go to Wolves. You know the most important thing about the Wolves job, right? The Wolves job and other relegation jobs are cut out for relegation masters like Sean Dyche and a couple of other characters. You know their job is just to come and save you from relegation. You are not necessarily promised a follow-up season or 2 seasons. You're not even promised funds to improve the squad.
That's the thing.
You are just called in to do that stint. Once they survive, before you look up 2 games, 3 games, you are out and somebody else is in. So because of that, I wouldn't want Ten Hag to go to Wolves. I would want Ten Hag to go to Ajax, where you know that at least you are going to honor your contract and you're going to have 3 years to rebuild at that club. So I'll do that rather than going to Wolves.
Okay, let's see where what Ten Hag is going to decide, if he's going to go to Wolves, or is going to go to back to Ajax. For me, I think he should go back to Ajax, because Ajax gave him the platform to become one of the best coaches before he moved to Manchester United. And what happened to him happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Bayer Leverkusen, and after a couple of games,
2 games,
just 2 games, with a disagreement with the board, he was sacked immediately. Now he's out of job. Wolves are looking for him. Then another club that is looking for him is Ajax, but it's more closer to Ajax than to Wolves. Hopefully he goes back there and because Ajax are very, very poor in the Champions League, and they are poor every round. So they need, I think they need an experienced coach to probably get them back to form. And probably Ajax is one of the biggest clubs in the whole world then in the 1990s, but somehow they keep selling their best players, and look at where they are. Okay, this week player of the UEFA Champions League player of the week is Phil Foden. Phil Foden finished first and Osimhen finished second. I think he deserves it, but I think they should give it to Osimhen. Osimhen scored 3 and Foden scored 2. Why are they giving it to? Because they're English boy. Give him my own Osimhen.
I think not just for, let me say, scoring 2, but general play, fantastic player.
Yeah, fantastic player.
So you have to give it to Phil. Osimhen coming in second is his own trophy in his own right, because he's done phenomenal for Gala, and I'm not sure there's anybody out there that is going to begrudge him that position. Okay. You understand? So
yeah,
good one
okay, good one for both players. And hoping to Osimhen, after this weekend, we'll start preparing for that game. And Osimhen made it to Champions League team of the week, so congratulations to him. So him and Merino made it as a striker. Merino made it as a striker, even though he's a midfield. So congratulations to Osimhen for making that team of the week in the Champions League. Okay, let's move away. We already told you that Endrick is going to leave Real Madrid. He's going to leave Real Madrid, and he's going to be playing for Lyon if that deal comes true, because my guy know they see minutes. Even though I think he saw minutes in the last Champions League for the first time, they see anything for the Champions League. Hopefully he will start getting minutes when he goes to Lyon, because he needs to play the World Cup. If not, nothing will happen. Actually, no go even they small any World Cup, because imagine playing the World Cup as 17, 18 years old. I think it's a good, even if you are not starting, but appearing at the World Cup is a good thing, very, very important. Okay, let's move away from Europe and talk about come back to the Nigerian League. We told you we're going to talk about the Nigerian League every Friday. We give you news and all. Okay, first, I think it's a good news. Good news. So the chairman of Nigerian Premier League, Wenger, said that they have struck a deal with a media firm to put Nigeria league in free-to-air TV. So they are actually looking that deal on Wednesday has been concluded. I'll give you the statement of that deal. Okay, the chairman of Nigerian Premier League, Wenger, said the league is open to more partnership as they deliberately shifting into an era of commercial innovation, content expansion, and wider access following the signing of 2 billion TV and data rights deal. We were talking about it 2 weeks ago. The easiest part of this thing is just to put it on free TV, or put it on stream it online, where promote it on all platforms. Keep promoting, putting money for commercial, because commercial advertisement is the deal. Sometimes you don't want to buy a product because you keep hearing that product, or you keep seeing it on TV. Anytime you put on TV,
you want to know. You just want to know. Interest, yes.
I don't want to call any company, but this particular company that buys and sells, I keep seeing them. I just wanted one that
everywhere.
I just came today and see what they are selling in this particular company. That every time they are always putting this advert in front of me. So advertisement is important, but I think it's a good deal. Signing this thing, they say it's a free-to-air TV, and probably they're talking about data rights, so they probably put it on the internet. Okay, it continues that the Npfl board on Wednesday announced a 5-year deal management and commercialization agreement with InView Technology Nigeria Limited, and SA Production Hub Limited to make Npfl matches accessible on free-to-air television as well as designated digital platform. So we have not known the digital platform. Maybe it's going to probably be YouTube, and probably
Let's see. It'll be a good one.
create a website where they can stream it. But I think it's a good thing for Nigerian Npfl. Let's start with that one first. Put it on where everybody can at least access it for free. Then put it on the internet where everybody can access it for free. Then we'll talk about bringing more, pushing more in a wider audience to watch.
First and foremost, is a good one. I would commend the NPFL for looking in this direction, because we've been talking about it now for the better part of 2 weeks.
If let's say they just hear us,
you know as they be now.
They just hear us when they talk about this thing.
You know as they be. A little bird took it to their ears.
Yeah.
And they are looking in this direction. Good one. I'm not going to knock them on the free TV
Maybe we start first.
We'll start first, because at the end of the day, how many people they watch free TV?
Maybe we'll start first.
You understand me?
So when people hear about it,
I'm not going to knock them on that, but the main thing would have been to put it out there on YouTube, because it has a wider audience.
That's what they say. We've not understood what they mean by when we're going to put it in a digital platform. Digital platform is going to be, maybe they create a website. They can stream it on websites. Open a website and stream it there on the website.
It's not good. It's not tenable, because by the time you have 4,000 people on that website, it will crash. You get me? So, and once you have that negative experience once of that thing hanging or crashing, everybody will just switch off. So you want to put something like that. Look out for platforms that have capacity to withstand. At least every day we have about 4 billion people on YouTube. So that tells you that thing can stand. So let's see how they explore it, but it's a good one. First and foremost, getting it out there, first and foremost, good one for them. Secondly, the platforms they are choosing, let's see how it goes for them. But it's a good initiative, and it's a step in the right direction, because, see, we cannot come and be waiting for national carriers. We cannot. How many times do you even tune into national carriers? You understand? So let's find an innovative way to put this thing out there, to get our people connected to watch the game and follow up the game as it's happening live.
I think part of the thing they should do is, as I said, advertisement.
Yes.
Because people will not know if you don't put it out there for people to know.
That's the thing. The most important thing first is securing the infrastructure. When you secure the infrastructure, you cannot utilize Google or Meta to do whatever you want to do with advertising to get more people to know about the products out there. So let's secure the product placement first. Let's secure the infrastructure. Whoever is going to be producing it on match days, are we putting all the games, or are we putting selected games to start? That infrastructure needs to be put in place first. Then we cannot talk about promoting it. So I think it's a step in the right direction.
I think it's a step in the right direction, if you ask me too. I was happy. When I saw that news yesterday, I was happy because I've been talking about it on this show. We need to just find a way to push. We are one of the biggest export of footballers in the whole world, and nobody can even see our players play in our own local leagues. People are prefer to watch even Scottish League than going to the stadium to watch the Npfl. It's about marketing. It's not that some of this one, truthfully, sometimes I watch Premier League and sometimes there's nothing fun about it, because it's the Premier League. You just sit down and be watching maybe Wolves play Everton, and they play a boring 0-0 draw. While in the Npfl, Rangers are playing about 5 goals to 4 or 5 goals to 3, an entertaining game here in Enugu. But we prefer to watch that boring game. It's all about marketing. It's all about packaging. Sometimes, how they talk again, dress as if you. I don't know how they put that.
Fake it till you make
Fake it till you make it. You understand? Package and wear, and we not say nothing day inside, but package and wear come out for room.
South African League started
when package and wear.
Yeah. For real.
Package and wear. So I don't understand why it took us this old. That's why we keep saying it. People sometimes in that class, I won't say they don't think, but I don't know if it's corruption. I don't know what it is, but sometimes it looks like we need people that can actually want to move things forward, because there is no way year after year we'll be saying these things and it's just 2025 that is starting, and the league have already started and they are planning it, so they will start now rushing now. They might not even plan well, and bam, they will dance price the thing and they will start telling you stories. So
or use it as an excuse to say why they should not do that kind of stuff in the first place.
yes, so it's just a crazy thing, but let's say, but truthfully, it's a good commendation for them to even think of starting and actually trying to sign that contract to start. So it's going to be free to air TV. So when it's done, they are going to tell us which channel and what channel is going to be streamed on. So we know which satellite dishes we are going to buy, or which channel we are going to, or which website we are going to go to watch this game. They sign another commercial deal. The league will also sign a separate strategic data partnership worth over 600 million with Roundup Technology, which includes annual 140 million payments for technical data service covering players, match statistics, match analytics, and league performance parameters. So they want to now package the thing. You know, for example, if you go on the internet, for example, when Rangers and let me say National United plays football, you click it. Let's say you did not watch the game, you don't even see any statistics.
No.
You don't know shot on target.
Yes.
They'll just tell you maybe the time of the scorer.
Sometimes you don't even see team sheets.
You know that we they give you team sheet. You just see probably after the game, just see maybe the scorers of the goals and the time.
Yes.
That's the only thing you see. There is no statistics anywhere about that game. You cannot even tell what happened. For example, you might not watch a game probably in the Premier League. You can go, apart from watching the highlights to see what happened in that game, you could go and read up the statistics in that game. Look at how we talk about it in the Champions League. It will tell you Barcelona had 565 passes. There's a computer that is passing each passing that was made by Barcelona players in a game. That is how detailed these European guys are. So I think it's a good partnership for us to have this kind of statistics in Nigerian professionally.
Yes,
it's going to be good again. Sorry for the scouts, even though they might not really watch a player, but maybe they come and watch a player once, and they can now look at the data of that player in one season. Okay, this person completed more dribbles, this person completed more passes, so they can even push that player forward because they could see the statistics for that player
rather than just relying on hearsay.
How many times have they watched the player? For example, you want to scout a player, probably watch him 2 times and you go. It does not make sense, but statistics helps. But I think it's a good deal for Nigerian professionals.
No, it's a good deal and it's a step in the right direction. We can agree on that. Now, what we need to now do is implement and execute to the letter.
That's the problem now.
Yes, now, because you can sign this deal now, money can be paid to NFF at the end of the day.
I like those stories.
So, as fantastic as it is to the EM, I'm just bothered about implementation and execution, basically. I think the easier one to implement would be the broadcasting part. The data part, I'm still looking at it with one side eye like that.
Maybe they watch, but my own is that maybe they just watch them. At least I can be in Enugu and I'm watching Enyimba play their game. And not all the games will come out live at the same time though. They might select a few games. Not all the games, even in the APA, that you watch all of them live. They select games if everybody is playing together, or they spread it to different channels. So if you're not watching, you go to another channel and watch. So I don't know how they are going to do it, but even if they start, all of them play on the same time. Part of the problem with my half a game, all of them play the same time. That's another thing. All of them play, for example, we're going to talk about the games at the weekend. All of them are playing on Sunday by 4 p.m. So if 10 teams are playing, who do you watch? Who do you stream at that particular point? That's the thing. That's another thing. They need to spread it again.
How it's going to start? Like, they will not cover all the games. Maybe they will cover 5 games a weekend. They will decide how many games they'll cover per weekend. They will decide on which days they are going to cover. Then they'll now have the channels that will cover, because you can't tell me that you are covering the Npfl and you can only cover 1 game. No, you cover at least 4-5 games, and of those 4-5 games, you have to share it among
those channels, 3 channels.
Yes, so there will be a channel covering those games. It's now the user now that will now have the freedom to say, choose. I want to watch this game.
Or
like we do even on Champions League
night.
You
can just be switching channels. Watch more here, 5 minutes. Watch more here, 5 minutes.
That's how it started. Like, I remember watching the league on way back when Juninho Pernambucano was playing there. We just switch in, we see games, and then we watch the ones we want to watch. So Basically, that's how it is.
Yeah, it's true, but I think they need to start planning. If they are going to do that, they need to start planning. You cannot play all the games at
They
the
will
same
not need
time.
to shift
Yeah, choose
some on
some games. Yeah,
Saturday, some on
yeah,
Sunday,
because for
some on
example, only one
Friday.
game on Saturday and other games are on Sunday. It does not make sense. If you can play 2 games or 3 games on Saturday, so you can stream them or you can put them on TV. On Sunday, put them in 2 different times or 3 different times again. So in a week, you can actually air 5 or 6 matches where fans can concentrate and watch 5 6 matches every weekend without trying to switch channels, which makes sense for me. But let's see how they are going to plan it. They just signed a 2 billion deal, as John just said. Hopefully that money they put it in use, because we like calling money in this country. We call 7 billion, 10 billion. Tomorrow they'll tell us that snake has swallowed the 1 billion of the money, and everybody will just continue their life as if nothing happened. So, but at the end of the day, it's a fantastic, fantastic thing. Good news for at least once in a while. Maybe they hear good news about the Npfl happening in the Npfl. So this is actually a good news. 2 billion deal for TV rights, for Fit TV. Hopefully it will do well, and we are going to enjoy the Npfl, because another thing is that if the world is seeing, improvements have to come.
Of
Because
course.
for example, South African League, everybody is watching them. Well, most people are watching them, so they want to at least improve every year. Every day they can ask the question, people are watching, how do we promote this league, so that they can to invite or attract international
Investors,
bodies,
yeah.
investors to come and invest. Now look at their league. I was watching one of the highlights of Sundown versus one team like that. Seeing fans everywhere, stadium suites everywhere, soft. The color of the everything was just sweet. The stadium, everything was just nice. I hopefully Nigerian Professional League will get to that level. Thank God now we have this deal. Have this deal, and we have this data, and especially this data analysis. I want to, because it makes it easy for even us analysts to come on the
Yes.
studio to talk about
Yes.
all the games, because you could see by statistics, you could see by reading the what happened in the game and the statistics in the game, to know exactly what happens in those games. Hopefully they start implementing these 2 deals, especially the free TV own and the statistics own, so that once the lineup drops, we will see the lineup, we see who is playing after the game, we will see how the statistics of every player that played in any particular game you want to see. Okay, let's now move on to the Npfl proper, because Npfl told you we're going to be discussing the Nigerian Professional League every Friday. Yesterday game, National United came back to winning ways. They beat Remo Stars again. The defending champions are almost this season no soft for them. But they lost again, 2 goals to 1. What is happening to Remo Stars?
I wouldn't say Remo Stars, because it's happening to every league, that every team that has
It be
won
like say
the
if
league.
they
Yeah.
win, they will drop off next season, or sometimes they do back to back and they
And
just
then
drop
they
off.
drop off
They disappear
entirely.
for like next 3 or 4 years. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think what part of thing that happens with them, that you win a league and people buy your players. Some Npfl buy your players, or sometimes they go for trials and you're probably reduce some of your score. But that's why Remo Star needs to start doing something
Yeah,
about
they,
their
they
form.
need to do something about it, and they need to do something about it fast, because it's happening. If you look at their run of games, they have a poor run of games, and they need to turn it around. So I think that every other team in the league gets stronger, but the winners get weaker. It's only as a result of maybe losing players to Europe, or losing players moving to greener pastures, or basically the club cashing out on some of these players to fund their budget for the next season. Whatever it is, something needs to be done about it. This is the same side that we are talking about, that they need to improve, and they were shamefully disgraced by was it Mamelodi Sundowns
Yeah,
last
they
time out.
just trashed them.
So and the man came out to come and say something that was an excuse. I was like, no, it shouldn't be for real. So let's work on it. The Remo Stars need to work on it. They didn't climb the mountain, win the trophy to come and fall back
I think
into this
a year before they finished second, then they came back
and
won it. So
now they are falling off again.
they are falling off. Almost they need to do something about they have outstanding games. That's why they played yesterday. They have outstanding games. Because of that win, National United are back to the top of the table with 22 points after 11 games. So they have 22. Abia Warriors still have 21 points in second position. Ikorodu City is in third. They are doing well. I'm rooting for them to do well too. But good game for Nasarawa United to beat Remo Stars 2 goals to 1. Now they are now back at the top of the table. Before we enter another the game that happen tomorrow and on Sunday in the Npfl, let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk about the games that happen this weekend in the Npfl.
Stay plugged into the flow. Follow Volt FM on Facebook at Volt 1043 FM. Let's vibe together.
Volt 104.3 FM. From the streets of New Heaven comes the spirit of football, unity and pride. It's the first edition of the New Heaven ICAP football tournament. 8 strong teams, one community, one dream. Come watch as Dulux FC, Bees United, Omega Blazers, Parliament FC, Our Linders, Wadamwa FC, Red Bulls, and Nationwide FC all battle for glory at the New Heaven Primary School. Join us for the opening ceremony on Sunday, 9th November 2025 for passion, pride, and unforgettable football moments. The venue is New Heaven Primary School. Time is 4 p.m. New Heaven ICAP Tournament is proudly sponsored by ICAP, supporting youth and sports development in Enugu.
Stay plugged into the flow. Follow Volt FM on Facebook at Volt 1043 FM. Let's vibe together.
Volt 104.3 FM.
Welcome back to the show. Yeah, the ICAP tournament, New Haven tournament will start on Sunday. Let's go and support our own grassroots football. There are some scouts that are going to be there too. Some Premier League scouts, not Premier League, English Premier League. They might come home. They might don't know. Let me not say the one I don't know. They might come. We might have international scouts there. We might have a local scout there to watch these young boys play this New Haven tournament. Let's go and support our own. I'll be there live on Sunday to support our very own grassroots football. Okay, let's continue with our Npfl games happen throughout this weekend, Saturday and on Sunday. Before that, let's go to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. And Ngozi is here. What's up, guys? Crystal Palace should win the Conference League. Yeah, I think so too. They are one of the strongest teams there. And MNK Jerry says, good morning, guys. Okay, John, I can see you have been calm since the absence of Nonso. Please, Nonso should come back for the heat to continue. Yeah, you just have anybody to disagree and agree with it. You just agree with me with everything I say. And also we'll be back soon and we'll continue. They will continue with their stuff. You know, everybody's like nice. Everybody will complain. You know, you people argue too well now. Everybody's not missing the argument. I told you.
It's fine.
Talking, arguing sometimes in football makes it fun. But I understand everything. Okay, back to the Npfl. I'll give you the result. The games that will happen this weekend. Tomorrow, Katsina United will play Baru tomorrow. Only game tomorrow. We are talking about it now. Now they are going to start streaming or playing live on TV. They need to find a way to spread these games Saturdays and Sunday. They cannot have only one game on Saturday and all the other games on Sunday. It does not make logical sense. I think they probably play 2 games on Saturday and maybe 3 games on Sunday, or 3 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday. However they want to do it, they can just find a way to do it so that we can enjoy more games in the Npfl. But depending on how they deal with it, the deal might be maybe 1 game a week or 2 games a week.
Let's see how it goes.
Let's see. We don't have the details of the deal, but when the deal is concluded, we will know how they want to plan with it. So for only game tomorrow is Katsina United will play Baru. For a game on Sunday, Nasarawa United that just played yesterday will play another one on Sunday. They will play Kwara United at home by 4 p.m. Other games will happen by 4 p.m. Wiki Tourists will play Niger Tornadoes on Sunday. Abia Warriors will play Enyimba in that Abia debut. It's going to be a big debut in Abia, so that I can not say that game goes soft. I wish say that this kind of games we should play on TV.
You
should show on TV. You should watch this kind of debut. You just watch it and you know that something was up for that game.
I'm still saying it that clubs should take it upon themselves. I'll give you a clear-cut example. If you go on YouTube right now, you're going to see City's YouTube channel. They give you behind the scene access. They give you
That's the
as
thing.
highlights from games. They give you.
Even the training.
Clubs should invest in it. See, media is one of the biggest tools to blow up whatever you're
Whatever
selling,
it is.
no matter what it is. And you, let me tell you, there are players, fans want to see those things.
Yeah,
Put it up
the
there,
training,
simple.
the training
So,
style, what they do
Thank you.
behind the scenes.
Abia Warriors, Eyimba FC,
Build
any
up to the
other team in the Npfl, please go and invest in your media unit. Go and invest, because if sponsors are going to come to the Npfl, they are going to pick teams that have a working
reach,
media
yes.
unit with reach.
So it's easier to partner.
Yes.
Yes, it's easier to partner
Of
with
course,
them.
you already
get
have
into, yes,
grown your audience to a certain level, huh?
it's true.
So they should please look into that and invest in
Yes,
it.
truthfully, especially Rangers International, you should invest in media. The world has moved over from what it is, what we used to be 15 years ago, 20 years ago, to everybody should be on internet. Promote your own. Even when you are not doing well, promote
Yes,
it.
put it there. Yes.
Put it there. Let people be seeing it, and you grow your audience in all platforms. But that's exactly what John is saying. I hope that clubs in the MPFL are listening. If they are not listening, take it to anybody you know, especially in the Rangers International. Let's put in more effort in our media team. Okay, other games that happen in the MPFL, Warri Wolves will play Ikorodu City, Rangers International will play in Enugu, and then at the Azikiwe Station they will host Shooting Stars. So it's going to be a big game for Rangers International. Make una no fall my hand this time, bro. I don't want stories, oh.
We don't want to hear story.
I don't want stories, though. Okay, Rangers International will play Shooting Stars by 4 p.m. on Sunday. Kano Pillars will play Bayelsa. We've told you that Kano Pillars are not playing in Kano. I think they are playing in Katsina now.
Yes.
They are not playing. They are going to play Bayelsa United. Kun Kalifat will play Rivers United on Monday. Okay, and Remo Stars will play Ekanemi Warriors on Monday. Finally, Plateau will play Bendel on Monday. Let's talk about Rangers International. We talked about the media side of it already. They should do more with the media. They are trying. I can follow them on some platforms. Sometimes they show us highlights. Yeah. I watched some of the highlights of the Rangers game on their media channel on the internet. But Rangers International need to start doing well again. I don't know why they fell off so hard this season. If you look at where they are on the table, they are somewhere in 13th position with just 13 points. After 10 games, they have one game in hand, but they just need to win Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars is just 3 points ahead of them. Win them and probably draw point with them.
That's the most important thing. Like I will still say, we need to get back to winning ways. We need to get back to winning ways. The most heartbreaking part of it is that we can't even win even when we are playing at home. What's the confidence you're going to use to play when you're playing away? So we need to get back to winning ways. I don't know what the problem is, what the follow-up is. We're celebrating. That's one of the things I was arguing with Nonso, because we're celebrating at the start of the season that they signed 11 players. I was telling him that, see, I will tell you for free that it is more cost effective for a business to keep their best hands than to keep on recruiting every single year, because you have to look at the low sunk value of retraining players, and we are seeing it now. The fall off in this season, we have too many new people, too many new faces coming into the team. We also have a kind of squad that is low in quality and low in commitment in the players that we have up forward in that place. Like some of the things that we shouldn't be seeing, which is players struggling to cover their bases, players struggling to fall back when you are being attacked, players that are not able to recover their spaces faster. We need to see a improvement in performance first and foremost. Like I would say, start the game at the blow of the whistle. And the sooner we start implementing some of these changes, the better for the team. Because it's just 3 points now between us and them. If we go and we lose that game, it's 6 points. And we will still be complaining. Our worst case scenario is we finish outside the top 10, which will be an abomination right now.
Okay, let's see what happens in that. But
it's
what is
crazy,
the prediction?
man.
What is the prediction for that game?
I don't have any prediction. You people should go and win. You should go and win.
Okay, Katsina United versus Baru. Who wins in that game?
Baru.
Okay, Baru will go away to win. Okay,
Baru.
Okay. Nasarawa United will play Kwara United. Nasarawa United are the league leaders.
Nasarawa United.
I'm rooting for them to win too. They are after 11 games. They are still top. Hopefully they will do well. Wiki Torres and Niger Tornadoes. Who wins?
It's a tough one. But Niger Tornadoes.
Niger Tornadoes. Okay, this one you're supposing away teams. It hard though to win away
I
games for
know,
Nigerian
but
NPFL.
they can do it.
Okay, the derby in Abia Warriors versus Enyimba City, Enyimba United. Who wins in that game?
Abia Warriors.
Abia Warriors. I think that game will end in a draw. Let me predict this one.
Let's see.
End in a draw. Okay, Warriors will play Ikorodu City. Who wins?
I want to say Warriors, but it could be a draw.
A draw too. Okay, we already talked about Rangers versus Shooting Stars. Kano Pillars will play Bayelsa United. Support Bayelsa because you don't like Kano Pillars. So who wins in that game?
Draw.
Okay, a draw. Okay, let's finish the Monday games too. Kun Kalifat versus Rivers United. Who wins?
Rivers United all day.
You supported more away. I remember.
All day.
I remind you this thing on Tuesday, on Monday, on Tuesday when we talk about these games. Remo Stars will play El Kanemi Warriors. Remo should win. Okay, Platin will now play Bende. Who wins?
Plateau.
Okay, let's see what happens in the Npfl. Okay, let's open the phone line to get your own contribution about all these things we are talking about, especially that deal that Nigerian the Npfl signed to show the games live on TV, on free TV, even though they have not told us the channels. You can call us and tell us what you think about that deal. And the deal they signed with a statistic company that will show us the statistics of all the players and all the games and the players, the game statistics in the. Tell us what you feel about this deal that the Npfl board has just completed. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
This is the man that comes to mind.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Honestly, I'm happy with the MPFL.
Everybody should be happy.
We should be happy.
Yes, at least something happening.
Make something happen.
It's been long for Bukati.
Yes, exactly.
With their
Yes.
international something like that. Because the league cannot progress without the media.
Exactly.
They cannot progress without the media. And that's it. I don't believe they will go up a better height. You understand?
All right.
And again, honestly, I'm missing those. No longer, it's no longer saying that.
QED. Nothing you want to tell me. Nothing you want to tell me. All right. Tomorrow we'll talk about them. Tomorrow we'll talk about it. Tomorrow we'll talk about that. All right. Thank you very much.
Babele FC.
Okay. I think it's a good deal for the Nigerian Npfl. I'm very, very happy for that deal. It's long overdue. We need to start watching ourselves here on TV. And imagine the whole world can be watching too at any point they want to. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Godwin.
Okay.
Okay.
Your contribution.
Anyway, this contribution I want to contribute. Nigeria get better stadium, maybe go to stream out so that we go to get praise, we go to praise too for onto streaming things. Like, say, when you watch the European side, they see praise stadium, they speed person. Now when you stream out, you see fans playing. At that stadium, they make that fans enter. Don't be saying that place, at that stadium, you understand?
Yeah.
Nigeria get stadium when you stream out, we go praise. Don't be when you
That's true.
when you stream out, finish, you say, bro, which car?
But another thing is that when the fans start seeing themselves on TV, they want to just show. Human beings are like that. They want to see themselves on TV.
Yeah.
Video themselves that they are live on TV.
Okay. That's another point.
Yes.
But at least they should work on their stadium.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Agreed,
Yes.
yes.
Agreed. Infrastructure. Yes. Yes.
So that at least it can be more presentable.
Yeah,
understand?
it's
Maybe
true.
they just carry Kukere Stadium, put streaming, you understand? Okay, I appreciate the development. We should keep it up.
All right.
But
Thank.
maybe to talk for man, the next thing they say after 5 months, they say the contract and they
That's so that let's be watching. All right.
That one for better now. It better
Alright,
pass
thank you.
say.
Thank you very
It
much.
better than say you sign the deal,
That's
finish, collect money, we no see live stream, we no see
That's
match.
the problem. The problem is that hopefully they will even utilize the money or they
Hopefully.
conclude it, because another thing that they can bring the day and somebody from the high will start asking for some maybe bribe or something and they will pull out. I've heard this thing a couple of times. Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
Double J from Nigeria.
Okay, what is your
Welcome.
contribution?
I think that is a very good game.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody is happy, Sha,
Mm-hmm.
because at least when you go to stadium and you see yourself in the television,
You'll be happy, yeah.
something of joy.
Yeah. So people will just want to go to the stadium because of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So fans will be turning up now.
Mm-hmm. I think so too, yeah. All right.
And again, doesn't mean that there's no other league game that is on this Friday.
There is no Premier League on Friday, but there are other leagues. I'll just mention them before we end the show, okay? All right.
No, tomorrow is Premier League.
Yes.
But I was expecting people to give analysis of today's game.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
No, we'll talk about them before we end the show.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Double J. Okay. On our YouTube channel, Somalia is here. Somalia is saying, good morning, guys. Good morning to my city rival, John. Okay. The city rival. Okay, talking about other leagues in the La Liga today, Elche will play Real Sociedad in today's game in the La Liga. Who wins that game?
Elche losing.
Elche to lose. Elche are doing well this league.
I
think
know.
they are top 4 or something in this
I
particular
know.
league. So they are doing well. Okay, but let's see. Okay, they have moved down to 9th with 14 points. Okay, Pisa will play Cremonese in the other game in the Serie A. Who wins? Anyone? Anything?
Anyone. Like, I don't really care.
Werder Bremen will play Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga today by 8:30. Who wins in that game?
What's this guy's
Boniface
team
is
again?
here. Boniface is
Yeah.
playing. Yeah, he's playing today.
Boniface also
Werder Bremen.
Ericsson too. I remember
Yeah,
playing for
Ericsson,
one
yes.
of the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Boniface team should be in place.
Okay, yeah, Ericsson is playing for Wolfsburg. Okay, Paris FC. That means our own Simon is playing today by Rennes. Who wins today? In the Ligue 1.
Rennes, please.
Okay, Rennes to win today. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's take more phone calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, FM. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
to you. Name and location, please.
My name is Steve. I'm calling from the Boy State.
Okay, what is your contribution?
So it's not contributed. It's a question I want to ask. I'm just tuning in on this radio. I miss every program. I miss all the programs. So, but I wanted to know what time you have match, whether it's tomorrow or Sunday.
Okay, I think Manchester have a match tomorrow.
Early kickoff
tomorrow.
Early kickoff.
Yeah, join us
Yes.
they are playing Tottenham tomorrow by 1:30. So join us tomorrow. Talk about that game tomorrow by 8 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay.
And you can always catch up on the show on YouTube. We are live on YouTube.
We are live on YouTube. You can always catch up on all the shows on YouTube. Okay, this is how we're going to end today's show. Thank you for joining us on this show. Okay, let's take this final call before we close the show today. Hello, good morning.
Sorry, I'm the one calling back. Double J.
Oh, okay.
I want to know if you are coming to watch this Rangers game tomorrow.
It's on Sunday. I will be in the stadium. Yes.
You better come because you are to come.
Yeah, I always come. I always come to the stadium. It's just that if you call it people are not too many. We are not too many. But I always come to the stadium when we're just playing at Enugu. Yes, I won't come. I'm always there.
That means I'm going to see you now. Which clothes are you going to wear?
And tomorrow, okay, tomorrow I'll decide that you know say we be man and we know they plan our clothing like 3 days ahead. Nah, a day before that day we go decide. But I'll find a way to get to you, okay?
No,
all right, thank you. Yes. Okay, no problem. We're going to be there. Okay. Okay, let's come out and support Angels. They play Shooting Stars on Sunday by 4 p.m. So let's be there and support our own darling Rangers. And congratulations to the Npfl for that deal, 2 billion TV right deal to show our Npfl on free TV. And the data analyst company that they are going to actually sign a deal with too, that will show the statistics of players, of the matches, of the pre-matches, or that will tell you Rangers and Enyimba have played 154 matches. This is so they give us statistics of that game. It will actually help us. Then as John said, let's invest more on our media. Talk about players interviews, talk about pre-match interviews, talk about things open your social media and let it flow. Let us watch something happening in the NPFL. So as we're watching on TV, we are following you guys on social media. Hopefully, we will grow as a unit, and this NPFL will become better and better, especially this season and next season. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow we are back for the Premier League, and Manchester United is playing the early kickoff, and Arsenal is playing tomorrow too. Will they consider another goal after 8 or 9 games? They have not considered a goal. Can Sunderland do that? Find out tomorrow by 8 a.m. when we'll talk about these games. My name is Godwin, and have a wonderful weekend.
Hello, Enugu, and welcome to Volt 104.3 FM, where music meets the voltage.
As I consider that studio and see news. I can't happy, eh? See that
It's
news.
good for the NPFL.
No be lie,
For real.
no be lie.
For real.
Make no lies. It's actually a good deal. It's actually a good deal. Okay, go and
Okay.
put this in.